So, welcome everybody. Hopefully, everybody's been good. It's been a wee bit of a break since we have last played.
What level are we? 11 now?
Yeah,
I
we're
think
all.
I leveled up.
Yeah, yep, you did. We're all level 11.
Okay.
Uh, Yeet is definitely looking the healthiest, as he should. He's broken. Britty never gave herself the long rest, so she's about to die right off the start. Maybe her next character will, actually be able to roll worth of fucking shit.
You
Highly
already know the
doubtful,
answer
but
to that.
hey, here's to hoping.
See, I would say that, but then we've also seen how she rolls in Delta Green and Call of Cthulhu, so it's there's just no hope.
Hey, so you said we got a long rest. Am I still exhausted?
No. You drop
Okay.
the level of exhaustion with your long rest.
Carpool.
Get out of my Delta Green notes.
Hint, hint, Brady, do a long rest real quick.
She did.
Of course you did. Cheater. Oh, so now you get to take a nap? What the fuck?
Damn, normally she has a comment.
She's muted.
Oh,
She's being moody apparently. What the hell, Anna?
What?
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 We're trying to talk shit and you're just like silently sitting there. How are we supposed to talk shit if you don't talk shit?
I don't know.
I know what it, guys. She's just ignoring us. Don't take it personally.
Yeah, we're not your bullies from high school. You can't just ignore us.
What?
We'll keep coming.
It worked
Yeah,
the
we're all,
first time. No, just kidding.
yeah,
Um,
we're all a big happy family. Remember?
I will drive all the way out there to knock food out of your hand and laugh.
damn. All right, all right.
I expect nothing
Is this like
less.
a carpool? Is this a carpool situation
I
or
think it's so.
both of them separately?
Ross, meet
Hell,
us
it's gonna.
here at Battle Creek where I'll drive over.
Hell, it's all. It's got to be a carpool. Somebody's got to come down to Louisiana and get me.
Why y'all attacking me?
Because you can't roll with dodge.
I really can't, and that's the bad part. Well,
Garrett,
the bad
you
part
come and
is,
get
is
me. I
that
got crawfish for you.
Ooh,
don't worry.
crawfish.
Well, the funny
Well, I
thing
love
is
to, for
that
sure.
if Brittany doesn't make it, my next character is going to be a cleric. But I'm afraid of how badly I'm gonna roll that I might kill everybody.
You gotta be
Yeah,
Joe.
that's a scary thought.
Fuck it, we're
Honestly,
killing
I might
everything.
become Joe. It's not even funny.
She's gonna say it's a cleric, but it's actually a necromancer, so that
I-
way you can't fuck up the healing.
I
So
thought
I
we were
just
making
Close.
started watching campaign 2 of Glass Cannon, and watching Joe be a cleric and try to heal is fucking hilarious. Like he has two really big rolls to heal and got ones both times.
Uh, I mean, when, whenever I finish Joe, I'm just gonna be like, "Damn, dude, I completely understand." Because it's frustrating. You want to be cool about it, and then your fucking rolls. They're like, "Yeah, you got a 1. Critically fail." And, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? At this point, I'm just a rock. I'm not even a good rock.
Well, hell, if it hadn't been for my God, I'd have been dead shortly after I started.
That is also true. You got saved by the skin of your teeth.
I am invincible.
Raphael
Pokemon
needs to
Raphael.
die. Sorry.
You've gone down once or twice.
Yes, but I haven't died.
Nobody else has died either, so we're all invincible then, including Brady,
Hey,
which is
I fared
surprising.
out better, I fared out better than he did on the last battle. I only lost like 40 hit points.
Oh no, I
I
was on the
lost.
verge of death. I
I
had
lost 114 twice.
Yeah, it kept hitting you and missing me, Ross. It was great.
I
I'm like,
know.
you
Hell,
guys
it
are
was
awake,
great. I
and I'm asleep.
I got missed every time, and I was only attacked like 3 times, so I was good with that.
Well, at least
Don't
you
worry,
guys.
guys. I was a bullet shield. I was cannon fodder for you guys, so that way you guys could move around them and take them out.
I kept healing you and you kept missing. It was like a waste. It was a waste of my time.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I was getting madder and shit because I was like, yeah, oh, yeah, oh.
Yeah, You were just trying to see what Brady feels like for half a second.
Yeah. Now imagine that every single time I roll.
And the
Well,
worst
the
part
few
is,
times
it's
I
like
thought I was gonna be useful. Epic
it's
failure.
actually a computer just saying "fuck you." That's what it is.
Honestly, the RNG gods fucking hate me.
While I play on my tablet.
Yeah, and also the bad part is that it doesn't even matter if it's fucking like digital dice or actual real dice. It does not matter. And that's the sad part. I truly am cursed.
Oh,
It,
by the
it's
way,
it's both
I
funny
had
and
three
sad.
criticals. I had three critical rolls the other night that I forgot were supposed to be improved criticals. I rolled a couple 19s on attacks and forgot that I have improved criticals.
Ooh, see? That's why we need Emma here. She's supposed to be the keeper of things.
Yeah, so what's going on with all that? So
She here right now? Is she in
No,
the room with
she's
us?
no, she's putting the kids to bed right now. They're being little shits.
No.
So
It's okay.
basically,
Mine just took a 4-hour nap from yesterday.
right. So long story short, I'm gonna be starting a Pathfinder campaign with some of my coworkers, and I'm not like super hip on Pathfinder, so I just asked her to, like sit in and not really like co-DM, but like if somebody has a point of exhaustion, just keeping a track of exhaustion and poison and all of that kind of stuff. And then she was like, "Yeah, well, I might as well do that with D&D too and get used to it." So she's gonna start setting in on sessions and just kind of keeping track of status effects and such.
She's going to be the enforcer of the rules.
Right.
So, is it time to like murder some things, or be murdered?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, Raphael, that means you can't cheat no more.
I haven't been cheating. Look, Raph, you can always count on me to roll good on the stuff I'm good at. And if I have to do a Constitution save, I'm rolling a 3, like every time. Will save, like a willpower save, 3. Well, wisdom save, sorry. Yeah, I'm rolling a 3.
the only bad thing about Brittany as a character is that like I don't know how to play a blood hunter like properly. And also I just feel like I don't know, I feel like blood hunters are kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like empty as a class versus like others that I've, been like looking into. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, but they're still better than
Okay,
rangers.
so
That is
why haven't you spent the time on a blood hunter that you spent on every other class that you've played?
because this is my first time like actually playing a blood hunter other than for shits and giggles.
I'll be right back. I'm getting something to drink.
Because
But
I
still,
use
you should do some form of research on your character class.
research. No, it just sounded cool.
Well, remember too, you do have that one magic book that might be able to help you.
Magic book.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
you have a book that, or I think Yeet has it, that you could spend time reading it and
Oh, I
Work
fucking
your
forgot
character.
about that book.
I don't remember.
There's a
spend time
book.
on it.
Remember which one? What's the name of it again? I'm looking through my bag right now.
Oh, speaking of stuff in inventory, so remember way back when we had
Uh,
the like
Ancestral Roots. Yes, I have it.
what the hell? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I had it on my phone.
Over there.
Somewhere. Oh, I had like a lot of stuff that I bought, and I couldn't figure out how to put it in my inventory, and it was pissing me off. Um, so I have like a lot of stuff, like Scroll of Death Ward, Banishing Smite, Scorching Ray. I have all that stuff. Do you know how to like add that into the inventory with because no, sorry, I take it back. That's the issue. I tried looking it up to put it into the inventory and it says that it doesn't exist.
So you do manage inventory,
Okay.
add custom item. If you can't find it in the like pre-made bullshit, you can go add custom item,
Uh
and
huh.
it'll say custom item number whatever for the name. Type
Uh
in
huh.
what it is, and then you could put in like a description and notes just so that way you remember you have it,
Oh, okay.
and then add it to your backpack or your persons.
Yeah, and like
Oh.
specifically with scrolls,
Because
Uh
I
huh.
literally have a thing in mine that says Bill Nye, the Hand of Fate, in my
Ah.
bag of holding. I can name it whatever the hell I want.
yeah, for some reason, scrolls don't show up in D&D Beyond. You have to add it as a blank scroll, and then add the information yourself.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
basically, like the best way to do it that I found is just to name it, and then just keep
Okay.
track of like being able to find the scroll in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
and
Oh
just put like
shit.
a brief description of what the hell it is and what it does. So that way
Okay.
you're like, what the hell is that scroll? And then you can click
I
on it
was
and be
gonna
like, oh,
say
okay.
the only bad part now is that like when it says like spell scrolls in here, it says, first level, second level, third level, and I don't know what levels these were.
All first.
Is it just like what?
All first.
Oh, they're all first.
Yeah, unless it's otherwise specified, they'll all be first.
Okay, okay, okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Is it the
Um,
same thing with special potions, like for example, potion of mind reading? Is it the
Yes.
same thing?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I will quickly do that then. I didn't realize that it was. I thought it was a user error instead of
No.
no,
you
there's a
know.
lot of stuff that they don't have. Like,
Well,
there's one I had
oh,
the
sorry.
scroll of remove curse. I had to add that one myself. I think.
Well, and that was a bad thing. I thought I had seen this in here previously, so that's why I was confused as to why it wasn't showing up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. That makes a lot more sense now.
Um, my question was, are we gonna have like a trip to town soon? Like where we kind of prepare and grab stuff and
Look,
not so much like a shopping, not so
we don't
much a
even
shopping episode, but
know
like
if we're not we don't even know if we're gonna make it through this.
I'm sure there's a liquor store in the Nightmare Dimension.
Yeah, you could find a liquor store in the Nightmare Plane. I'm sure of it.
Can we just take like a vacation to hell and call it a day?
I mean, you're in place worse than hell. Isn't that fine for you?
That's why I said let's take a vacation to hell.
If only you could be so lucky. All right. We ready then?
Yeah.
All right. So, last time in the Nightmare Plane. So y'all were banished there, have seen some weird stuff, been in a couple different battles. Last time you faced this big, warty, ugly bitch. Um, her name was the Brood Mother. Turns out that she was controlling a hive mind. Uh, it was a tough battle. Yeet couldn't hit anything, and it was definitely on the brink of possibly thinking that there might be a TPK. So as you kill the Brood Mother, uh, I'm bringing it up on the map right now. You can join us. Maybe.
I was like, what is this circle of bullshit? Oh yeah, I forgot I had all those guys still alive.
All right. So we are currently out of combat.
Okay.
All of the berserkers disappear, and everybody's back to full health.
Anybody else got a sinking feeling this is the setup?
What, the last time we'll be back at full health?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe just a little.
All right. So,
Why
uh,
is my map not refreshing?
at the very far north end, you do see what appears to be like a little tunnel that goes further on into the cave system. Or you could go back out the way that you just came from. Stop it. Y'all are terrible.
Oh, whoops.
Oh hell, I'm still trying to get the map to load up. Don't blame me.
I forgot about the map. Whoopsies.
Was there still the stuff I wrote on the map last time?
There was. Somebody just
No,
deleted it.
Why would they do that? I worked hard on that. Ah, one of the things I still drew is still there.
The skeleton.
Yes.
Is that a skeleton? Oh,
Yeah,
there's the
because the head's
penis.
there, and someone's giving it a penis.
I was gonna say there's the penis.
Giving the skeleton a bone.
Oh no. A boner.
Correct.
Ah!
Give that skeleton a bone.
so why is Razir way the hell away from everybody else?
You want to go investigate that skeleton with the boner.
Absolutely. Gotta know what's going on.
Okay, so what are we doing right now?
I got sidetracked by the skeleton and the boner.
We're doing some fun stuff.
I think we need to check this pile of tons of bones. See if there's any goodies in there.
Wait, you
This
said
big horrible thing we killed. Did it have anything of value on it?
Or did it vanish into dust? I don't remember.
It was more of like a sludge.
Oh, never mind. I'm casting prestidigitation on myself, cleaning the sludge off myself, and casting it on the ground I walk on to make sure I'm not walking in blood or dust.
Does this sludge have any can I make a check to see if this sludge has any like I guess properties to it other than just being really gross?
Yeah, roll a investigation check.
Cool. All right. A 16.
A 16. Alright, so you are supposed to find this note. It is currently in the D&D Westria page.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna, say that, hey, you just found it while you were doing this investigating. It was her, God's help me. It looked just like her. My sister, Mela. Same braid she wore in the winter, same smile. I dropped my blade, reached for her, and then she touched me. It wasn't warm, it was cold, like grief, like shame. My head screamed that it wasn't real, but my heart betrayed me. Every time it struck, I remembered something else. My failures, my lies. Every time I wasn't there for her. I thought it was her punishing me. I wanted it to be her. Then something broke the spell. The face slid off like melting wax. Beneath it, by the gods, there were so many faces. Hundreds, screaming, reaching, all trying to be someone, trying to be remembered. It isn't a monster. It's a graveyard. A graveyard of love twisted into torment. Run.
Only we could have found that note, earlier, but okay.
Just
Well,
found it in the
that's not
sludge.
creepy.
So what it sounds like to me is that it's like it's like an entity that feeds off of or because didn't we undergo like how do I want to say it, like a spell of some sort where we were in like a dreamscape where it was like a happier moment in our lives or something like that?
Yeah, we did go through that, but it wasn't necessarily happy.
Yeah, everybody had
I think it was.
different escapes.
Right.
I think it was. I think it was more of our worst nightmare than anything.
That's what it was. So it seems like while we're distracted in these like hellish dreamscapes, it seems like this will feed on people, and I can only assume as to why there's so many bones here.
But I mean, we've already killed it now, so more of the point. You said there was a tunnel at the end of this.
Yeah.
Can we do a
So-
perception check on the tunnel?
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Just if we can hear or see anything down it.
And
Like-
can we roll with advantage by sending Dakota down there?
Well, if you send Dakota down there, you'll just be able to see.
Let's do that then.
It's
Yeah, then
better
yeah,
than walking in there
I'll summon
blindly.
Dakota. I'll summon Dakota for my day and send him down there and kind of scout it out.
All right. Trying to remember exactly how far.
1 second.
So what do you so like as you summon Dakota and send him down this tunnel, you could send him, I think it's 120 feet or so without losing like before you lose your connection. What
I think
exactly
I
are you
got
looking for, Yeet?
just traps or possible ambushes, just covering the basics on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, 100 feet.
Or if any magic shit's gonna happen to it while it goes down there, we're gonna end up in another
Roll-
dreamscape.
Roll perception at disadvantage because it is dark. Very dark.
All right, I'm back.
You said perception?
Yeah. Disadvantage.
Ew, 10.
Mm. I mean, he goes the full distance and doesn't trip anything and isn't any worse for wear. Nothing jumped out at him.
It says he has advantage on perception checks. Would that just be a normal roll, or doesn't
That's
really apply
that's
here?
that's for hearing and smelling.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah. Should we take a vote on whether we want to go through the tunnel?
looking at this pile of bones, is anything in there stick out that's interesting?
No, not really.
Okay.
Like
That-
there's like miscellaneous broken armor and weapons and such, but nothing that's really of any use to you.
Well, then Raphael's gonna start walking down this hallway.
So we're all going down the tunnel.
Well,
We're just
Raphael
letting
is.
we're letting Raphael lead down the tunnel.
I don't think that's a good idea because the last time he did that, we literally got into the situation we did the last time.
Right.
So, in the meantime, who
Should we
should lead?
Should we just let Raphael walk down the tunnel and then just stay here and see what happens to him?
Oh, we could very much do that too.
People like Raphael, if you want to go down the tunnel, go ahead. And if you get into a fight, we're not going to be there to help you. It's going to be a TPK of 1.
Raphael
Yeah.
obviously doesn't need your help.
All right.
You said that.
We could all also party conspire to just let Raphael get killed.
Also true.
You do that, I promise my next character will be even more annoying.
We can just party conspire to let your character get killed every time until we like one.
That
You know
will.
what? Mushu's not down with that.
I will make a character
Because
that's
he,
impossible to kill
Raphael
for that
actually did help Mushu, so I'm gonna go down the tunnel with Raphael.
I did threaten to I fight your god because I thought it was taking you away.
That you did. You did help me, so I will journey down this tunnel with you.
All right.
As we walk into the tunnel, Mushu's gonna look at Raphael and say, "Now we're even."
All right. So you start walking down this tunnel. It twists and it turns.
I'm playing my music the whole time. Stealth is for cowards.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you
Got my
walk
loot out, just jamming.
you walk for a while. How long are you guys letting him walk for?
Well, Mushu's walking with him, so
I mean, I can keep sending Dakota slightly ahead of us. So 100 feet at a time. Just letting Dakota be the fucking slaughter lamb.
it was. I thought you loved your animals.
Is everybody walking with him
Well,
now?
I mean, for this
Um,
part, the dog's like, they're revivable, so at that point.
I mean, the only option was through the tunnel or backwards, right? Back out of whatever thing we walked into.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, after
Want to check back outside before we go farther in?
Well, they're going down already, so our only option is to either split up or go down with them.
it might be better to go with.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the whole time as we're going through, Brittany is going to keep her blood of Vodrain in her hand just in case. So basically she's gonna be on edge the whole time. And then she's gonna be like straining her ears for any sort of like odd sound, odd anything.
Well, that's gonna be difficult with Raphael playing music.
Besides Raphael's music. She's got at this point with how much she plays, I think she's gotten to the point where she can ignore it for the most part.
All right. So you walk down this tunnel for a little while. You're not sure exactly how much time has passed, and it's a dark tunnel. It's kind of windy, going through these mountains, and up ahead you see light coming in through the tunnel.
Ooh.
You keep walking, and you come out on the other side of the mountain. At this point, you realize that you're kind of like in a valley. Uh, excuse me. You have the mountains that you just walked through right behind you. You have mountains that you could see on both sides and on the far end, like you're in a true surrounded on all sides valley. As you look around, you notice that the landscape is a little bit different. You still have these odd whispers coming into your ears, and you see weird figures out of the corner of your eyes. You're on the same black, cracked stone, but you see more dead vegetation around you. There's dead trees and dead bushes, and the sky still occasionally lights up with that sickly purple lightning that just kind of turns the whole landscape a sickly color.
Yeah.
As you continue walking, you see something kind of glistening a little bit in front of you. What's your walking order?
Our
Oh,
walking order.
Raphael did say he was in front, so I guess Raphael and Mushu are in the front.
He's probably right behind him.
Birdie's in the back.
Oh yeah, Mushu's walking side by side with Raphael.
Yeet's in the back, or not Yeet. Kaz is in the back with Brittany.
I guess I would just be just in front of Kaz and Brittany.
All right, I'll put Fulmar in the back. All right, so as you walk, you see this glistening object, and as you get closer to it, you see that it is a sword. but it's definitely not a normal sword. This sword is massive, and it's broken up into several pieces. And then you see this large rock just to the left of it that's almost humanoid in shape, but it seems way too big to be a humanoid. It's like if we pan up and you're looking down on the scene, it does actually appear to be a face with a crack running through it.
Well, I looked at you and I say that I bet he can't pick up the big sword.
Oh, must we compare dick sizes?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Garrett. Can you describe the scene just one more time briefly?
Yeah, so like you have all of these dead trees and dead shrubs around you. There's a fog that seems to be coming in behind you on the sides, but it hasn't laid down in front of you yet, but it's like laying in behind you. Uh,
Hmm.
as you walk up to this sword, this giant sword that's quadruple the size of one of you guys, and you see that there's broken fragments of it as it goes down. A heavy rain starts to come down. It's it's not so heavy that it obscures your vision though. Like you can still see fine. It's just a nice heavy steady rain coming down.
Okay. Couple questions. So this fog, is it becoming thicker at like the longer we're outside? Is it like just in due to, in due part of the storm? Um, that type of thing?
It seems to almost be following you.
Like, is it one of those fogs where like you move forward and it seems like a space clears out, but then as soon as you walk away, it forms like it fills back up again with fog, or
Almost, yes. If I can turn your attention to the map,
oh boy.
you can see what you are looking at.
Oh, what the fuck?
This
Gross.
sword, this sword and like this giant face are like obscuring
Hold
your
on,
vision.
it's still loading for me. So
What the hell?
What the hell?
Okay, so, but at the same time, there was a bet on the table.
Look, something's coming. There's a map, which means you can pick up the big sword and hit it with it.
At the very least, you could attempt to get rich off of Raphael. You
Um,
gotta remember, you gotta remember, I used to be a circus clown trying to do stupid strength feats for money.
um,
load the map. Thank you.
how old does this sword look? Is it rusted or is it just broken?
Make it
Does it look
a
fresh out the oven or is it like 10 minutes old?
make a investigation check.
Oh. 18.
18. You can't you can't tell a specific age on how long it's been there. There doesn't appear to be signs of rusting on the sword.
Okay.
Um, but you're not sure, like that could be due to some sort of magical property.
Okay.
Are there
Um,
any
Can we?
markings on the sword
Can
I'd recognize, Garrett?
Are there what?
Any markings or, writing or whatever on the sword that I would recognize?
No, it's a very plain um
Okay.
a soldier's kind of
Okay.
weapon.
Okay.
Has Mushu ever seen a weapon like this before?
Roll a history check for me. And Yeet, roll a strength check for me.
I wasn't going to interrupt. I was just waiting.
I know it was coming.
13.
13.
21.
So first, Mushu. Uh, as you're thinking back, like something's like scratching on the back of your head, like you've seen one of these before, but you can't place a specific time or who would have possibly wielded such a weapon. Yeet. As you come up to the sword and you strain to pick it up, you're not able to.
Is Mushu's recognition or lack thereof because of the many years he spent asleep before he was awakened by his god?
You're not sure.
You said it's
What
rated,
about
right?
what about 25?
No.
Okay, let's shot.
Are you walking around?
Raphael's going to walk ahead. Yeah.
Alrighty. So,
Raphael's lost interest with this sword.
alright, as you walk around, I'll reveal the rest of the map to you.
So is that just a collapsed
Can I do-
statue up there?
Can I do like a religion check on this the collapsed face, the broken face?
Yeah.
There might be any reference to this. It's a punishment or anything else. Let's see.
You said 18. Oh,
7.
7? Ooh. It doesn't ring any bells with you.
Got it.
Alright, is everybody walking forward?
No, Mushu can't get his eyes off the sword. He's going to call for the assistance of his god.
Faced.
Alright, so what are you trying to do?
Figure out where he knows his sword from.
So you're sending up a prayer to your god, asking him for assistance. Um, what does this look like? How do you do it?
Just a simple whisper. My god don't need much. Or hasn't before.
Hmm. As you trying to think, who was your god? Which deity was your god again?
Oh, fuck. Uh,
I gotta find your character sheet because I have it written down somewhere. Stand by.
Um, while you are doing that, even though I'm not so successful with Arcana, can I make an Arcana check to see if like any of this like exudes like a magical energy to it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I got a 10.
10.
Yeah.
Not really that you
Like
can tell.
okay, I was gonna say more like particularly like around this like statue of this like face.
Yeah,
You
not.
said it's rating, right?
Yeah, it's like a heavy.
Raphael's using his mage hand to lift his cloak over his head so he's not getting wet. He's just trying to stay dry.
All right. It's your god is Tath. Tath.
Cathoid ray tube.
All right. So your god is of death and afterlife within the drow. So if you got to give me something a little bit more than just like a silent whisper.
So, okay, sitting and meditating and asking why this sword looks so familiar. Tell what up?
Okay,
Okay.
so you sit there and you start like you close your eyes and you start meditating and I don't know, maybe you just have like a little circlet, like a little pendant circlet that you wear around your neck. You grab a hold of it and you just send out a little prayer, having a feeling that whoever wielded the sword died in battle. And as it's raining so far, like there's not really been any wind. It's just been like a steady downpour of this rain. The wind kicks up around you. The rain kind of like stops hitting you for a brief moment, and you almost feel as if you start to float and you feel this presence come over you. And you hear this voice come across the wind that's different than these dissonant whispers that you've been hearing so far. And it just says, Giant. And the rain is back to hitting you. The moment is gone as quickly as it came.
Okay, well, Raphael's going to keep
Giant.
heading forward.
Does anyone else notice what happens around me?
I would say Brittany's too occupied with looking at the stone statue.
Same here.
Did Mushu get a bad feeling or was it more of a warning?
Uh, None of the above. Uh, you were just asking about the origins of the sword and like who could wield such a sword. And the whisper across the wind was giant. You're not sure if, like a giant lives in this area or, a giant was slain here or like what's going on.
Okay, Mushu's gonna mumble under his breath, worthless god.
Interesting.
Okay, hold on. I saw Hazel slam close hand in the door.
All right.
Just Raphael's looking for. Can I take a look around and see? Fuck it, I'll burn the spell slot. Why not? I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. It's a concentration, lasts 10 minutes, and I'm just gonna kind of walk around to everything in the area that looks interesting, and see if I sense any magical energies.
Okay. So as everybody walks forward, what was the spell, Raphael? Detect magic?
Yeah,
Mm.
I can see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And if the effect was created by a school of magic, I can learn the school. Blocked by 1 foot of basically any object.
Okay.
and it's 30 feet within me, around me. So in 10 minutes span, I should be able to walk this whole area.
So, right as you cast Detect Magic and you go to take a step, I need everybody to make a Wisdom saving throw,
Oh,
Including me?
including
Uh,
you.
oh, that wasn't a saving throw, but yeah,
oh
no,
my
I'm fine.
fucking gosh. Here we go. Here we go, everyone.
24.
She
I
got
know how you
19.
feel, Brittany. 11.
I rolled a
19.
wisdom. I rolled a wisdom check instead of saving throw. Do you want me to roll the saving throw, or does it not really matter? It's the same plus
Oh,
If it's
whatever.
if it's the same plus minus, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I failed.
All right. So,
Does that apply to saving throw? No, it does not. Am I able
Okay.
to use my tactical mind, or is that just ability checks? It doesn't specify saving throws.
you
You
have to
can't
be able
blame
to
that on me,
see it,
Brittany.
right?
What?
One second. You said it was tactical mind.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of my little actions all. It uses my second wind instead of healing myself. I can we roll when you fail an ability check. You expand the use of second wind, and instead of regaining HP, you roll a 1d10 added to your ability check.
So I'll say no because this is an ability save, not a check.
Okay,
All right. So you failed.
absolutely, no doubt in my
Uh,
mind.
Mushu, what'd you roll?
19.
19. Britty.
I rolled a 7.
All right. Kaz.
24.
All right. Fulmar.
I rolled like pretty. I rolled a 6.
Raphael.
So, Brittany, you're not alone.
I rolled way better than Brittany. 10.
And Jazir.
14.
14.
Got a tweener.
All
You
right.
can't blame me, Brittany. Like detect magic, I didn't think it'd activate every fucking trap in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Yeet, Britty, Fulmar, Raphael, and Jazir.
Oh my god.
This is not good. So,
What the fuck are you doing to us?
as you
EPK.
as you look up,
Oh no.
I'll go down the list for what each person sees. Yeet.
What's the DC?
You see
Probably 15.
is 16.
Oh,
Uh, you see a drow. He's slender, wearing all black clothing. You
Twink.
instantly recognize Zalix.
What?
Brady,
Z-
as you look, sitting in the same area that Yeet is looking, you see a little boy, black hair, thin, kind of scraggly, has a sword that's too long for him, and armor that's definitely too big for him. You see your little brother.
Yeah, I figured.
Fulmar, you see a wood elf, tall, handsome, uh, it's one of your soldiers that you had fought beside. many, many years ago. Raphael, you see a tall, handsome figure, uh,
A beer.
black hair, wearing
Oh,
blue armor. The current emperor of the United Human Empire, your father, standing in front of you. And Jazir, you see a little boy wearing monk robes. You see your best friend that you were growing up with in the Abbey before they were all murdered.
yeah. Oh.
Mushu and Kazaroth. What you see, on the other hand, is this creature that has it's a tall creature, long arms with these big claws on it, long black horns. Its body almost seems to be like a black smoke, and it has faces
Uh,
all along his torso. It is in the D&D chat, what you are looking at.
Oh, that looks friendly.
Oh. Oh, that looks cool.
Let's see.
So, quick question.
Yes.
For all of us who are not seeing the truth, is this some sort of effect that makes us believe we are seeing the truth?
Yeah, so you are, you're charmed by it. So you cannot willingly attack or harm this creature. And then at the end of your turn, you repeat the saving throw.
Are they able to try and talk us into not walking towards this thing or believing it?
Well, no, like you're still in control of your character. You can't attack or harm it.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically it's like seeing a loved one or whoever, and you don't want to attack them.
Here's the reason I'm asking this question. Does Raphael believe he is looking at his father or some trick from this plane?
No, you believe that you were looking at your father.
Okay, this is going to be a very interesting combat encounter.
Yeah. And with that, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Dun dun dun.
Natural 20
Okay,
Ah,
-1.
Natural 19.
hold on.
Shit.
Natural
Which
21.
one's it? Okay, which one's initiative?
17.
It's right next to armor class. If you're on a,
I got an 18.
I got a 6.
Oh, okay, there we go.
6 for a total of
Moose, you
What?
got 17.
6 for a total of what? Of what? What did 6
Oh,
total?
no, that's my total.
All right, let
It was
me
4 plus 2.
give me a second. Things might go haywire here for a second. I need to. There
But
we
yeah, I
go.
really don't. I don't get it at all, Brittany.
Huh?
It doesn't make sense.
I know.
D&D.
I'm o-
Cas.
I'm okay
I'm on
doing
with your
like
nephew.
role playing, but for some reason when it comes to any sort of like combat or
The one
saving
you fed
throws,
M&Ms to? Garrett, Mama says hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry,
I
you
guess
guys
that's
is
all he's got to say to you after you fed him M&Ms when he was a baby.
you guys' initiative order didn't um
Auto populate?
yeah. Full March
Mushu rolled 17.
17 and Yeet. Was 23. Was that 23 with initiative? Or I guess you got a nat 20, right? Yeet.
I was muted. It's a critical 19 plus 4.
Alrighty. So, it is time to start this combat, eh?
Is it?
I think
Is
it
it
is.
time?
And Yeet, you are up first. So you are still charmed, so you cannot willingly attack or harm Hallowed One. But you can still move around in any direction that you want. But you believe that the Hallowed One is Zalix.
Could I get Jimmy's out for you?
I guess realistically, you would be overcome with joy and start heading that way,
Alright,
thinking it's Zalix.
you gonna walk all the way up to it?
Not quite. He's a little cautious. He's gonna split the distance.
Alright, like right here.
He'll give it a take.
Alright. Is that your turn then?
Yep.
Is everyone that can't see it in a trance, or can they still hear us?
No, they can still hear you.
I was gonna say,
Yeet,
so
go
if
get
they're all seeing somebody
Mushu's gonna.
different, will that snap us out of it, or is it just,
No,
or are we just
no, like because you truly believe what you are looking at is what you're looking at.
got it?
Mushu's gonna tell the party, don't get too close. It's not what you think it is.
Yeah, you can do that on your turn. Uh,
Oh,
Yeet,
All the
go
charm
ahead.
people go first, though. So
Yeet, roll a wisdom saving throw.
10.
10. You are still charmed. Raphael, you are up.
so Raphael, let me check my movement speed. So Raphael, seeing his father, is going to stand right in front of Yeet and say, "You dare approach my father without having the good grace to bow," with rapier drawn.
Uh-oh.
Oh
And that's
no.
my turn.
Roll a saving throw for me.
Nat 1.
Dude.
You're in.
Remember how I said I need you to be very clear if I'm 100% convinced it's my father standing there?
You know, I was going through on who I should make this for you, and it was literally just like right this second. I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll just make it his dad. It's fine. I made a mistake.
Whoops.
Remember the last time we dueled, Raphael? This did not end well for you.
Oh, things have changed since then.
Kaz,
That
you're
was
up.
at
Yeah,
that was a
I've
fifth
gotten
edition.
bigger.
We're at 5-5.
Kaz, you're up.
Yeah, I'm bigger than I was last time.
All right. How far away am I from this? How many feet is this?
Um,
30?
about yeah, 30 or so.
All right. I'm still just going to use. I guess I could just walk right up to it, but I don't want to draw attention. So I'm going to use Misty Step as my bonus action and teleport onto it.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to roll to attack.
You're rolling like up to it.
Yeah, I'm teleporting right in front of it so I can melee attack it.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Primal Savagery. Well,
Uh,
Yep.
12 does not hit.
I figured as much. All right, second attack. Natural 20 for 30.
Damn.
That hits. Roll damage.
All right, so that's going to be 6d10 acid damage. It's going to be 31.
Damn.
Yeah, I have a question just to clarify. When the fuck did Kazarov start going to the fucking gym?
No
I
Yeah.
had,
shit.
I had Primal Savagery back when we attacked all those bandits, but I didn't get to
Yeah,
attack
but
last time because I
60
just had to
what
keep
now?
people alive. The what?
60 what?
31.
Yeah, I know what you hit him for. 60 tens?
60. That was 60 tens because it was a crit.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Just to make it clear, all of us who are charmed right now saw him hit our loved one.
Yeah.
Well, no, you did not see it because your back is to him. You're facing Yeet.
But Yeet saw that, and Brittany saw that, and Drazier saw that.
Yes. Correct.
I'm sure there was some audible sounds, and I saw Kazaroff disappear. I think Raphael can understand context clues. I'll roll an intelligence check if you really want.
No,
Yeah,
your
roll it.
wisdom save already failed. Your wisdom save already failed. You have no idea what happened.
Actually, that'd be perception, wouldn't it? If you wanted to make me roll.
No, we'll just say that you understand. You know what combat sounds like.
Look, the real question is who's going to be, who's like, you just saw him attack Zalix.
Full disclosure, Yeet's mad that Zalix left him. So the first thing Yeet was going to do is attempt to slap Zalix. Obviously, he was not going to be able to, but he doesn't know that. Like, he still loves Zalix, but
1 second, guys.
yes, he is probably going to wonder why the fuck somebody just mollywop Zalix right in front of him.
This was like full claws too. I just fucking clawed at it. Acidic nails drawn.
Alrighty, so, that was good damage. Is that the end of your
I
turn?
know. Was nice getting a crit. Yep, that is the end of my turn because I already used the bonus action to teleport there.
Alright, Drazir, you're up.
I guess Drazir's going to be like, "What are you doing?" and get over here. That's pretty much all I can do.
You have 50 feet
Technically,
of
you could
movement. You can move a little bit closer if you want.
Yeah, it's only like there though.
You're seeing Kazaroth go all Anakin Skywalker against the younglings right
Yeah,
now.
like, are you like you would at least either grab me for grappling, I would assume, or like attack. Gotta be doing something here. Like I just clawed at a child and just smacked it in the face. Like you're
From
just like,
where
what are
I
you doing?
measured, I was a little bit farther back, so I don't.
Alright, so that's the end of your turn. You could get within 5 feet of it. You have 10 feet of movement left.
I have 10 more feet,
Yeah,
not from where I measured.
you've only moved 40.
You're a monk. You have ridiculous movement speed.
I have 50, but from where I measured, I already moved.
No, because you were... Where's my ping at? Because you were right here. Where my flashing thing is.
Yeah.
That's 5,
I
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So,
Oh,
you can move here if you want and make an attack. You don't have to if you don't want to.
He's gonna hit his childhood friend.
yeah. I guess
Oh
really
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm.
no you can't because you're charmed.
Yeah, I
Never
was
mind.
just trying to pull him away from.
See, this is
Abaddon.
why I need this is why I need Emma. So you gotta try to grapple Kaz.
Hey, your
No,
options
I
I
was gonna
think
try and pull him away from Kazaroff, like to protect him. If he's to me, it's a boy.
Right.
I would try and grab him and like cover him.
Okay, yeah, so
so grappling.
you can move here and roll a strength check.
what would that? It wouldn't be the save.
No, just strength, straight strength.
19.
Uh, you do not grapple him. You
All right.
try and it's just like as you go to like grapple with like this little kid, like you go to grab him, and like your arms just like they're out further than what you think that they should be. Like it seems like you're hitting air, but it's hard. All right, make
Huh.
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, nat 1.
Mm,
Cool.
nice.
Dude,
You guys are all doing terrible on your wisdom saving throws.
I know.
Remember how I said I'm bad at wisdom saving throws?
Wait, so I didn't have to roll one since I immediately knew what the monster was?
Correct.
Or did we just skip that? Okay. I
Nope,
just want to
because
make sure we
this is something that happens the first time that you lay eyes on this beast.
got it. So since I'm already aware of what it is, it can't trick me.
Correct.
I can't fall into tricking now. All right, got it.
Yep. Fulmar.
Do I have a clear shot at it with Eagle's Rest?
Uh, yes, but you are currently charmed, so you cannot attack it.
Okay. Um. So I actually have advantage against being charmed now. I only roll once. So could I take my other roll now?
Yeah, yeah, you should have. Yep. So we'll say like this is we're rewinding
So
the tape.
19. Yeah. So
And
19 on that.
You rolled a
I don't
19.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you are not charmed.
Thank goodness.
All right.
Yeah. So now back to Eagle's Rest.
Yes.
So I have a clear shot.
I would say that you can move like over here if you want to get a clear shot. As it is, it's partial concealment behind Kaz. So it'd be at
Oh,
actually doesn't
what if I moved right here? Hold on. Right here.
one second here.
That would kind of.
So yeah, so you actually can stay here if you wanted to because your bow um you have eagle's feather, so you do not get
Yeah.
disadvantage for partial.
All right. Well, let's see if I can get an arrow into him.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, that's an 11.
11 misses.
And how many do I get? 4, right?
Yeah, four
It's been a
total over
while.
2 actions.
Okay. So then we got a 26.
26 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, yeah. I got anxious. um, 8 damage.
8. All right.
It probably made it mad if it noticed. Then I got a 25.
Hits.
And damage on that would be 12.
All right.
Doesn't it get 2 more
And
arrows?
then a 15.
15 misses.
All right. Was that 3 or 4?
That was all 4.
Those 3.
You hit it twice.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
that was,
I guess
that
I'm
was all
done.
4.
All right.
I guess I'm done, and I'll be back in a minute.
All right. And hey, just before you leave,
Yep.
reminder to everybody. Everybody has really cool weapons in or armor. Make sure that you're reading through the really cool things that your weapons can do and use all of the abilities that they can use. Next up, the big beastie is well actually, so before I do that, um No, I won't do any of those. All right. The big beastie is up. So, um, all right. So it's going to turn first, and it is going to slam to Jazir. Can you guys see my rolls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, my thing's being difficult. And
That hit.
apparently that is a natural 20. Does a 33 hit?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Holy
I think
shit.
that would. I think that would hit all of us at the same time if he really wanted it to.
Yeah.
You don't go offering up extra hits on people.
Hey, y'all the one that ran toward it, not me.
Jazir, I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Charisma. What is bullshit? Why is it always got to be things that we're not good at?
I wish I could make a charisma saving throw.
I failed.
Okay, so you take 30 points of bludgeoning damage,
Holy shit.
plus um, 66 points of psychic damage.
Holy shit.
Good lord. Okay, so this thing hits like a fucking freight train.
Are you still up
Well,
to
since this is the exact thing that that note was talking about, we might need to fucking book
You know,
it.
it already doubles it, right? If it was a crit.
Uh, no, so basically how this works is you have to make a charisma save or take 68 psychic damage. So I rolled 68 and then doubled it for the crit. Because any creature that is um charmed by this creature counts as critical damage. Any psychic damage counts as critical damage.
Well, I got 6 hit points left.
Uh,
So yeah.
That's fucking bullshit.
we might need to run away.
And then it's going to look at you, Kaz.
Yep.
And it is going to try to hit you.
I'm going to use a reaction on this, just so we're clear.
What's your
Yeah, I
reaction?
can't use a reaction on that, can I?
It's well, I'm going to use it. If it's doing a melee attack, I'm going to cast Spiny Shield.
All
Of its
right.
strength.
Yeah. So this is a melee.
All right.
So what does Spiny Shield do?
So I cast it as a 5th level. My only fifth one of my, or is it 4th level? Sorry. It makes an ethereal bear of spikes that interposes between me and my attacker until my next turn. When I'm hit by a melee attack, the barrier reduces the damage dealt by 2d4. And then it also does 5d. This one's going to do 5d4 damage, piercing damage
Okay.
to the attacker.
All right. So that's 25 to hit.
Also, question for
Yes.
luck next time, I guess. Do I have to use that before you roll, or
Uh, for your luck.
it would give you disadvantage on your attack rolls?
Yeah. So like you just have to tell me before you roll damage.
Okay.
All right. So this is. All right. So that's 15 points of damage to you, Kaz. Minus how many?
2d4.
2d4. Yeah, so you roll your 2d4.
All right, hold on, let me put my die. Minus 6. So is that 9? Okay.
Yes. Alright, so you take 9 points of damage. And how many does the howled one take?
12.
12. Alright, alright. Um,
No, 3 o'clock is what time we got to get up.
and then it's going to look at Raphael.
What about Raphael?
22 to hit.
22 to hit. 1 second. It's been a minute. I need to see if I can dodge that.
Kaz, that was necrotic damage that you took, by the way.
So what is that? I don't have a weakness to that.
Yeah, I
But
sacrificed my reaction, and that doesn't hit.
All right.
do I need to do anything with that necrotic?
No, it's just in case you had a
Weakness
resistance
to
or
it.
anything to it.
Got it.
All right.
Mm,
Mushu, you are up now.
All right, Garrett, sidebar, please.
All right. Ba, ba, ba. What's up? All right. I should be able to hear you now. What's going on?
Oh shit! Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm looking at some of this stuff with specifically with Soul Sunder, and I've never used any of its magical properties.
Yes.
Oh, is anything that I can use with the sword that would pull everybody out of their trance-like state, or anything that I can do as my character to pull them out of with any of my spells or anything like that? Looking at oh, channel divinity and things like that. 'Cause I've never used any of that. I've always just been straight up combat.
Um. Let's see. I don't believe so. Um. Maybe prayer of healing. I would kind of like I would leave that one up to the party because you gain the benefits of a short rest. I think that'd kind of be bending the rules, but I'll see what the
Right.
groups I'll see what the group
But
says about that.
you know, and really, there's only what realistically two people that I could actually touch with that, and
Uh,
that would be Pretty and Fulmar. That's why I asked for a sidebar
well,
because I've never used any of that before. So
you could move. You can like there's a spot that you can move and be within 30 feet of everybody. But the issue is the casting time is 10 minutes.
oh shit.
Yeah, so I guess that wouldn't work.
Yeah, so that leaves everybody at
Right, everybody's just gonna have to roll well and come out of it.
yeah. Oh, and my movement speed is only 30 foot, so that wouldn't get me close enough to it to get a to swing my sword at it.
No, but you do have where is
I've
it?
got fire bolts and
You have flame wing propulsion, so like you can move your 30 feet and then use that to finish getting there and deal damage. I mean, that would be your turn, but it would get you there in one time.
what would you recommend? Firebolt or try to get as close as possible?
I am your GM. I am not making recommendations.
I'm not asking as a DM. I'm asking as a friend, someone who's
Do
been out of the game for a long time.
do whatever your heart wants you to do. There is no right or wrong answer. Have fun with it.
First off,
All right, and we are back.
So the thing attacking us doesn't give us like advantage to get out of the charm state, does it?
Say that again.
There we go.
The thing
Oh,
attacking us doesn't give us advantage to get out of the charm state, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Well,
alright.
you know what? I kind of feel like it should. This is a homebrew monster. It's not perfect. Um, and usually with charm, if it deals damage to you, it knocks you out of the charm, which this one doesn't do. So I will say that on your next turn, you'll have advantage to come out of the charm state. That makes sense to me.
All right, fair enough.
That makes sense.
The next question we had was rolling to come out of it at the beginning of the turn.
No. Coming out
Well,
of
in
Like
it
that
y'all gotta
case,
take whatever damage it gives, then try to come out.
in 5e and 5.5, coming out of like the charm condition and everything is usually at the end of your turn, which is why it's written as such.
okay. Well, in
That's
that
Alright, so
case, I apologize.
Mushu is gonna throw a firebolt.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
20 to hit.
20 to hit. 20 does indeed hit.
I thought you were gonna say doesn't, and I was gonna be really worried.
Yeah, no shit, me too.
Oh, God damn it.
20
23 to damage.
just hits. 23
Alright,
Give me
damage.
Dylan.
what?
Hot damn.
What was that about the 20?
Don't worry about it.
20 just hits.
I don't like those words together, sir.
All right, Mushu, that's your turn then. You're not gonna try to move.
uh, is that the only one I get is the one firebolt, or do I have another
Yeah,
one?
because that was a well, no. That's as part of your attack action. So you have one more firebolt if you want.
I'm gonna use my
Yeah,
potion.
we gonna sling another one just to see.
Alrighty,
Back.
rolled it.
Yeah, no, that was 12.
12
12
does
doesn't hit.
not. 12 does not hit. All right.
And, let's
So
see.
are you
Do
gonna move?
I have a? No, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
All right,
is, it,
Gritty.
is this thing we can hurt at all?
Define hurt.
Like, I don't know. Like, is there any signs of wounds on it so far?
Yeah. I mean, you guys have dealt a fair amount of damage to it. It's still
Well, it's
pretty
not bleeding
healthy.
or anything.
Got it.
I was gonna say the first thing that Brittany would probably do is that after she sees her quote unquote brother getting maimed, and then also have him set on fire essentially.
Brittany's
Gonna
gonna
break
go
her.
finish the job.
It's gonna break her a little bit. She's gonna just kind of like scream out, Brewer Liar, his name, but then also she's gonna turn her attention to Mushu because he was the last one to attack, and she is going to storm up to him. And basically, but also, hold on. How do I want to do this? I don't know. I don't know if she wants to go up to Mushu and like beat the shit out of him for doing that, or if she wants to go up to her quote unquote brother to shield him from any damage that might be happening. Shit. I'm trying to think. What would Brittany do? Coin flip. I don't have a coin. Um,
Just roll a
heads
d20. You
or
Roll a
only
D.
land on 1 or 2 anyway.
Roll a
Heads.
D100.
heads? All right. All right. Heads. She is going to rush up to Brewlier instead. How many feet of movement is that? 5, 10,
About
15.
35.
She's just gonna get up as close as she can. 10, 15. I think I'm doing math correctly.
You can't share a square, so like you can come down here.
Well,
So
here.
like
Oh,
here's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could get here.
move her here.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because she wants to shield from any attacks, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, and then she's just going to, um, just kind of like look at Brulard and say, "It's okay, like I'm here. I'll protect you."
Alrighty. Roll your wisdom save.
All right, watch me fucking fail this shit. All right. Oh,
Pass it.
18.
18. You are no longer charmed.
All
She's
right.
not going to be able to.
Thankfully.
So she's just going to see this thing morph into a
And-
fucking beast.
And realize the error of her ways.
Yeah, and she's gonna look at the monster. She's gonna look back at everyone else and go, "Fuck."
Alright.
And then that's it.
Round 2.
Just going to apologize for my further actions at this moment.
Just for the sake of, because I like to play a game. The fog seeps further in.
No, no, no.
Man, it moved super quick.
I know. This is like
We can still see those
advanced
trees in the
fog.
corner. Okay. Oh, now they're gone.
Oh, excuse me.
This is advanced fog.
This is advanced darkness.
Can
Ye-
those of us that were not charmed see through the fog?
No.
Fuck.
Is it just dark or is it like a magical fog? Because I have dark vision.
This seems to be something other than fog.
Yeah,
And you
great.
cannot see through it.
Is it like darkness?
It's white like fog as it's rolling in.
Hmm.
Yeet, you are up.
All right, so if I were to do like stiff arms and stuff, would that be considered like a attack
If what?
or like a stiff arm?
You're gonna like try to push Raphael off to the side?
Absolutely. Would that be considered like an unarmed attack, or would that just be like a strength check on my way to
No, so
position myself?
it would be your action. And it would be
Okay.
your strength versus his strength or dex.
Well, I'm gonna use stacks if he's trying to push me.
Well, it's gonna be more of like just a shuck and run, you know, not like a dedicated fucking. This is what I'm doing. Like I was pretty much gonna like bump shoulders and just push him
Is
away.
this just for flavor?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for flavor, I would allow
But
it.
if I just, huh?
For flavor, I would allow it.
It'd be more of like football. You shuck and run. It'd just be like a shuck and run and go after Kazaroff.
Raphael, you're just gonna let that guy run right past you and attack your dad?
I don't have a reaction.
So it'd be like a shuck and run, and then I'd attempt to grab Kazaroff from behind and just like pull him off of what I perceive to be Zalets. Like just put him on the ground.
All right, make you roll strength and Kazaroth. Give me a athletics or acrobatics.
11.
Yeet got a 20. Kazaroth, you are currently grappled by Yeet. Uh, I would say the act of trying to put him on the ground would be a second action.
So,
Um,
well, that's good.
yeah. So right now Kazaroth is just grappled. Yeet, make your saving throw for me.
And you said we have advantage now because we. Wait, no, I wasn't damaged.
Nope, you didn't take damage.
Uh,
Whoa.
okay, it's going great. We're okay. We're doing fine.
2 fights in a row where Yeet is useless. All right.
Is she
Uh,
still bleeding?
Damn, DM, you don't have to be so excited about it.
Okay, so Raphael's going to turn around. I need to know what he sees.
Yeet just bear hugging Kazaroff
Yeah,
right
so
now, holding him still.
like you see Britty facing this creature. You hear her yell "fuck" behind you. You see like Yeet like shoulder checks you as he runs by, and he's currently holding Kazaroth.
Because there
And
looks up.
you see Drazir like arms still out, fucking just like a big gaping wound. He's bleeding. He's definitely like he's super hurt.
And I see my father standing there. What state is he in?
Your father is pretty healthy. And you could tell that he's the one that hurt Drazir.
Okay, well, my father must have had a good reason. Does it look like my father's trying to defend himself right now?
No, he just like has a sword out. Jazir's blood like appears to be on it.
Okay. So I know Kazaroth attacked him, and Kazaroth is currently pinned to the ground.
Sorry, buddy.
No, Kazaroth is not on the ground. He's
Grappled by
he's just
Yeet.
grappled. Yes.
Because what Raphael sees is Yeet walked towards him, and then Kazaroth disappeared, and you could tell reappeared behind him and started attacking his father. And Drazir ran up and maybe attacked him as well, but that's still unclear.
Right.
And then Yeet ran by and like grabbed Kazaroth.
Right.
And Mushu threw some fire, but he doesn't know exactly where it hit or what.
Exactly.
And Fulmar fired some arrows, but he was looking this way.
Right.
So Raphael is going to push past Britty. I don't know if Britty's going to let him. And with rapier drawn, put it against because Yeet's taking care of Kazaroth. Go put the rapier out, basically touching Britty's breastplate, and say, "Back off, girl."
Back off, girl. What does he think he is?
An entitled prick.
No
As
second.
far as I know, you all are jumping my father.
That is fair.
Brady smacked the shit out of him.
Brady
That's
will
my
grab
turn.
him by the collar.
You
So
know
I guess I
what?
have to do.
Hey, Raphael, because because you're playing this so well, you already have a heroic inspiration. You can have two of them.
Nice.
Nice.
You
You
should
fucking
probably do
deserve this
those.
shit.
Use those for your wisdom checks, bud.
By the way, if you didn't grab Kazaroth, I was gonna go full ham on Kazaroth. So okay, so now it's my wisdom checks, right?
Yeah. Wisdom check with advantage, or it's
Don't need it.
yeah,
19.
19. All right. As as you say, back off, girl. The pretty rapier on her breastplate. Something just like feels off, like there's a weird aura, and you turn around and you see where your dad was just a second ago. It is now this giant beast towering over you.
Raphael's gonna yell, "You dare wear the face of my father!"
I will allow that as a free action. Kaz, you are up and you are currently grappled.
Oh yeah. Fuck, this is my turn.
On the price side, that's a deck save. We were just talking about this.
Oh, that's my weakest thing.
I'm the wrong person.
Can I Misty Step out of a grapple? Can I like just teleport away? Just gonna just like no and just teleport out?
Let's see, 1 second. You know what? I like it. I'll say yes.
I was about to say that seems really reasonable,
I
actually.
don't know if
Yeah,
that's technically
especially
correct or not, but I'm going for it.
Just what the fuck?
It just
What is
says
any?
briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see.
Yep.
So I'm gonna teleport just over to Drazier, who I know is also not lucid, but I am going to use my action. Oh no, that's. Can I use a bonus action as an action if I already used a bonus action?
No.
Damn it. So I can't. Could I use like a normal healing spell if I wanted to? Or no?
I mean, like, yeah, you can use any of your spells.
Just but because healing can be used as bonus spells normally, but
Well, like, yeah, I mean, like, if the casting time is a bonus action, then I would say no.
okay. So I just can't. I can't heal this turn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if I were to grab Drazier and pull him away from the creature, could I try to do that?
I mean, yeah, you could try to grapple him and pull him away.
What's that go against?
So
No, it's not going to be. It's not going to be worth a move. Can I actually teleport? Well, can I just move
yeah, yeah. Let's
closer
use
to the
Misty
monster?
Step.
All
You can use your move to get there.
right, I'm going to move again and just resume attacking
Okay.
because there's not much advantage in actually trying to move him if I can't heal him. You know. What does that actually show up? 27 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
27.
27. All right.
And then my second attack,
I get
22.
22 hits.
No see Peppo.
17 damage.
Nice.
All the
Big numbers. Big numbers.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Let me see here. All right. Drazier, you are up and you are still charmed.
Well, I think with Jazeer watching him hit the boy again, he's gonna try and grapple him and pull him away from him.
Man, why does everybody want to grapple me
You're gonna try
today?
to grapple Kaz?
Yeah.
You're a very huggable person.
Clearly, everybody wants to hug me today.
All right.
And I just
So
keep
It
saying
could be real
no.
funny until you're grappled while the guy hits you.
It's better than
That's
being
always fun.
stabbed or maimed.
all right. So I
What would
have
I roll for that?
so I've since looked at it, and it's not opposing rolls by the rules. Um, it's you're supposed to be making a unarmed strike against the creature, so like you're basically rolling against their AC if you
Okay.
grapple them or not. So I'll leave
Oh,
it up to you guys that we can either do it that way, or like because it's PC versus PC, keep the contested rolls. It's up to you guys.
I like the contested rules personally. It gives a little more
Yeah,
flair to it, a little more
yeah.
dramatized.
I vote for the contested rules.
I agree.
That's fine with me.
All right, so Jazir, it's going to be a strength roll, and then either an athletics or acrobatics for Kaz.
Oh, so it's not gonna be unarmed?
No, we'll do unarmed versus NPCs, but for PC versus PC, we'll say it'll be contested.
Okay, so
Strength.
strength?
Yep. Kaz fumbled, so
Yeah, you're already good. Unless you roll a
Well,
nat one on this.
15.
Kazaroth indeed did fumble.
So I will grab Kazaroff and can I move him with me?
What are you trying to do?
Just pull him away.
You're trying to pull him away from the hollowed one?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, so I'll say that since it's a fumble, that you can pull him away. How far are you were you trying to take him?
Just can I go over here?
You're trying to like come over here.
Yeah.
All right. So as you go to pull Kaz away, um, yeah, you get him to move away.
Everybody's just picking me up and carrying me places right now.
I
Like a
figured that
baby.
more
He's
was
got
like dragging you, but
he's got to get you over the threshold somehow. So
alright. And I guess that would be it. Well,
It wasn't
yeah.
fair.
Because I wouldn't drink a potion.
Why
Not
wouldn't you?
that it
You're
would
hurt.
do much for me anyways.
You're hurt. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I guess I would drink it.
Your brother, your best friend just fucked you up.
Yeah, you
You're
can
not sure
use
why, but
a bonus action to drink a potion.
Alright. How do I use this? It just says 2d4 plus 2 hit points, so.
Yep. So roll 2d4.
Ooh, I got a whole 7 points back.
Hey, every little bit helps.
I'm at 13. And I guess that's it. And then, let's see.
All right. Roll your.
19.
All right. Well, there we got it.
This
I
is
pulled him
bullshit.
back. And now Jerzier just sees this thing and goes, "What the hell is that?"
By the way, I just want to point out that Brady, Raphael, now Gazir, all rolled 19s back to back to beat their wisdom save.
Yes.
All three of them, 19s.
This is meant to be.
Well, yeah. We're just that good.
Actually, Brady, I think you were at 18. You still rolled
Yeah,
on the low
something
side
like
of that.
that. I think it was 18.
Yeah, it was 18.
don't matter.
18, 19, 19.
She got the save. She got the save. That's all that matters.
I
Yep.
know.
Yeah, but the game
Yeah.
still had to give her one less than everybody else.
And that's my turn. So I think
All right. All right. All right. So as this ends, Yeet, make a strength save.
Oh,
Yeah. Do it. Do it.
18.
18. These like wispy phantoms come up out of the ground at your feet, and, like latch onto you, and you're able to like break your feet free and stomp on the little fuckers. Nothing else happens. Fulmer, you are up.
All right. Well, arrows worked okay-ish the last time. Let's try 4 more.
All right.
So
Wait a
we
minute.
got 27 to hit,
27 will hit.
and that's at 11 damage.
All right.
And we got 24 to hit
That
You want to
hits.
close the window?
at 11 damage.
All right.
And probably a miss at 17.
17 misses.
All right. And then last arrow is a 20.
20 hits.
And that will be an 11 damage.
All right. Nice. 33 points of damage there.
Yeah. Trying to do my part.
How's the creature looking? Is it wounded, showing signs of damage, or
It's starting to show a little bit of damage. Um, all right. It is now the Hollowed One's turn. All right. So, first, it's going to attack Yeet. That is 20 to hit.
Just hits.
All right. Make a charisma saving throw for me.
18.
18. All right. Let's. You take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Who?
Yeet.
Ooh.
it's better than 56?
Right.
Yeah.
Um, and then it's going to hit. It's going to use its Soul Rend Gaze.
What?
Um, and try to hit Kazaroth.
Oof.
And since you are grappled, it's at advantage.
Ooh.
So that's I'm sure it hits. It's 18 plus stuff. 18 plus 14.
That
32.
hits.
All right. So that is. So that's 23 points of necrotic damage
Mhm.
and 8 points of psychic damage.
Good.
And make a charisma saving throw for me.
12.
Christmas
12.
saving.
You have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma saving throws until the end of your next turn.
All right.
And then it is going to. Yeah, we'll try to hit Raphael.
Try.
Yeah, right. And I'm going to use its slam attack on you. That's dirty 30 to hit.
A dirty 30?
Dirty 30.
I mean, yeah, it hits, but I'm also gonna use a fucking superiority die. For God, what is it? Not miss. It's when it hits you.
Is getting hit undo my grapple?
No, you remain grappled.
I thought I had something where when someone hits you, you can attack back. Just tell me what the damage is, so.
Alright, so that is going to be 30 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a charisma save.
It's a lot of damage.
He doesn't
I'm
like
using
you.
heroic inspiration to reroll that charisma save.
Alright.
I'm using heroic inspiration to reroll that charisma save. That's better. 19.
19. You take 16 points of psychic damage.
15.
16.
I still failed the save.
No, you made the save. You take half damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to use its bonus action. Feed on fear. And yeet. You're the only one left. So you take uh 16 points of psychic damage. And as Yeet takes this
What do you
damage,
mean? What do you mean I'm the only one left? You already hit me.
as Yeet takes this damage, you see the hollowed one start to heal up a little bit. Looks a little bit healthier.
Not allowed to do that.
Wait, what?
Now, see, that's
Bullshit.
bullshit.
Hey,
And
no. NPCs are not allowed to fucking heal.
that ends its turn. Mushu, you are up.
Yeah,
Just
that's a
knock
good
my ass
message.
out and then heal me. I
If
feel
you
like
would
that'd
read,
be easier at this point.
Garrett, if you can check your messenger real quick before I go.
Making me find my phone.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like putting Yeet to sleep would be easier and faster than trying to get
Just the
untie me.
last two messages, Garrett, not the other two. We already talked about that.
Right. I'm gonna say no because I already got something in store for that.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
Yep.
So Mushu is gonna use Firebolt
Okay.
again.
All right.
10 misses.
10 does miss.
Back in a minute.
And we're gonna try it one more time.
All right. All right.
26 to hit.
Hey, that one hits.
Okay. 16 damage.
16 points of damage. Nice. All right. Is that your turn?
Can I use a bonus action to tell everybody to snap out of it?
Yeah, Yeet's the only one that's still charmed.
Yeet, wake your ass up.
All right. Are you gonna try to move?
No, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
All right. Brady, you are up.
Yay.
Yay.
Kill this damn thing, Brittany. Kill it.
I will try. I am
You
not
still
going to
have you
guarantee.
still have a rapier on your chest plate. imagine like Raphael just like was looking behind him, got fucking smacked, and the rapier is still pointed at you.
Then she moves, and I
Um,
accidentally stick her in the chest.
yeah, I know. Trying to think, what would she do?
Brittany does a 29 hit.
Yeah, that would hit. Yeah.
Roll damage. No,
Um,
just kidding.
you're right, right.
That would actually be a crit, so it'd be double damage too.
Shit.
Yeah, well,
That would only be 30 damage.
Oh, just a casual 30. Um, but
And she's only got what 90 hit points.
right.
Plus like 2d8 for some reason I can't remember.
Awesome. I love that for me. But so I think what she's gonna do is that she's gonna say, she's just gonna yell at Raphael and just say, "Move it, Valaticus!" Um, and then she's just gonna kind of like push him off to the side or squeeze by him, like just moving a little bit.
Are you gonna like try to go here or here?
Yeah. More like
This side?
here. Yeah.
Oh, over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with that, what I'm going to do is that first, as a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Crimson Right. Right. Actually, use that for once.
Bridget's doing it.
I know, I'm doing it, guys. So first of all, I have to roll a d8 to take the damage. Yes, thank you. That I take for activating it.
The one time you roll good.
I know. I know. To do that, however, with that, I now get an extra 1d8 of damage to my attacks. And I will use the thunder element as my whatever it is.
Okay. Yeah, so like as you take your blood of Vodrain out, the red like glistening a little bit sharper within this different plane. Like I imagine like you take it and you carve a rune on your
Mm-hmm.
arm, drawing your own blood, and as you do
Mm-hmm.
this, like blue crackling energy runs down the length of the sword. That like
Yeah.
seems to like leap out of the blood.
Yes, absolutely. So then with that, I'm trying to think. I don't remember if I had it already in just its single like sword form or if I did my division replication. I don't remember.
No, it is just your single sword currently.
Okay. So then I will. I don't know if I want to risk it just because my rolls have been so shitty lately. No,
Risk it.
I'll risk it. So I'm gonna turn it into a glaive.
Ooh, first time.
I know. I know, first time. Which giving me the enhanced reach.
Yep, so now you have 10 feet of reach instead of 5.
Yes. So there's that. That adds a +3 to my weight, so that gives me a hit bonus of -4. So here's to me, everybody, as I try to roll this stupid shit. Woohoo! I got this, guys. I got this.
Well, now you have to tell us if you would have hit if you didn't do that.
I would have hit if I didn't do that. Most likely.
It's a 19.
Yeah. 19.
Yeah, you would have hit.
Fuck!
19's the AC.
All this shit, Brady, and
No, she got 19 with the -2.
Yeah. No, that was a -4.
Oh.
Yeah, you have
Well, I got-
-4, so you got a 17.
Fucking A, dude. This is what I get.
damn it,
For-
Brady, trying to overthink shit.
I know. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do it one more time
Hey,
because
hey,
I'm having fun.
bonus points for thinking outside the box.
Hey, I was trying. I was trying. Um,
So you do know that
Yeah.
you don't have to do +3 weight, right?
I don't.
No, that's just saying that like the +3 weight You have to have it two-handed at that point.
Oh, sorry. I was reading it wrong. For some reason I thought it was a two-handed, so then it means it was automatically giving me a +3 weight.
Nope, nope, nope.
Oh,
So like
okay. Then I'll.
under the plus, like it's still like a one-handed glaive
Okay, okay.
that you
Because I
can
was looking
wield with
up
your
like a.
hands.
I was looking up just like a picture of a glaive, and it looked like a two-hander, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so
Um.
they typically are, but like because it's
Okay.
a magical sword, um, you can either handle it as a one-handed and still do 1d6,
Mhm.
or you could do two-handed and do 1d8 damage. But at +3 weight, it's required to be two-handed at that point.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. 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 So anything below that weight, it would just count as a 1d6, correct?
No, you can still two-hand it
Okay.
and do
Oh, okay.
1d8.
Okay. Um, then I'll just do the +1 weight to it.
Okay.
So that just gives me a -2. So again, here's 2.
Damn it.
13 again.
You know what? Hey, you know what? I tried. I'm having fun, kind of. It's physically hurting me.
Am I doing it, Mom?
Am I doing it, guys?
Get it, chicken.
Again, Brittany cannot hit the broadside of a barn.
I, and I was trying to be cool with it again. All right, yeah. Then that ends. I have nothing else that I can do, unfortunately.
You don't
All
have any
right.
bonus actions?
Well, I think I would be out of actions at that point.
Wait.
What?
Technically, win that first hit of hit if she just misunderstood what was going on. Because if she still got a -2, that would have gave her the 19 then for the first hit.
1 second. Okay, so I have to keep this in mind. The answer is no, Ross. I'll send you all that information later.
Okay.
All right. That's the end of your turn, Brady.
Yep, that's the end of my turn, unfortunately.
All right, Yeet. You are up.
Yeats just thoroughly confused at this point, has absolutely no idea what's going on, throws his hands up there and just starts looking around. Because everybody's
What,
attacking
when
each
Steve told
other.
him to wake up?
Yeah, like, does that do anything for me? Because I'm just staring, like, I have no idea what's going on at this point. Everybody's attacking each other, then helping each other, then attacking Felix, and then helping each other. I don't know what's going on at this point.
Okay, so you're just gonna stay right where you are.
Absolutely confused and just kind of taking in the surroundings, just trying to get his bearings.
All right, make a
Like, genuinely, he wouldn't even know what to attack.
wisdom save
Yep.
with advantage.
Can
Oh
someone just
my
kill me?
gosh.
Just do me a favor.
What is happening with Yeet? Talking too much shit to Brady.
Somebody just fucking kill me.
Raphael, you are up.
Raphael attacks Heat. I'm kidding.
Might as well. Like,
Hell, somebody needs to wake his ass up.
So Raphael's gonna poke the big monster.
you need to make this count because
Does a
obviously
26
I'm not
hit?
part of this.
26 does hit.
Can reroll my piercing damage. Have to take the new result. So that's 17. So that's 17 damage for the first attack.
All right,
Does a 24 hit?
that hits.
Okay, so that's 12 damage for the second attack.
All right.
I'm action surging.
All right. Raphael is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Nat fucking 20.
Dude.
God.
There we go.
All right.
More damage.
Why? Why can he always hit and I cannot?
Okay, so it's a 19, and I think a 19. I think I get a bonus die for a piercer.
Yeah, you get some special shit.
I think I get like one or two special things. I can't remember. I'm looking real quick. I'm looking through my feats right now.
You have so much shit.
I know I do. Oh yeah, enhanced critical. I rolled additional damage die. Yeah. So I get to do another D8 of damage. Only a 1. So that's 20 damage total for that crit. Could have been a lot more.
All right.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to roll that. This is the last attack. Does a 27 hit?
27 does hit.
And rolled the same damage, so that's another 17 damage.
All right. All right. All right.
Raphael is not happy right now.
So, as you poke and prod this creature,
It cries and shits itself.
now,
One
like
could only hope.
it goes down to a knee, and all of the faces start screaming, and like the monster seems to get bigger.
Up, phase 2, boys.
I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Not again.
Nat 20.
17.
Is this with
So
advantage?
this is
19
Please.
for 23.
so this is the charming thing.
Nope,
I got 23.
it is not a charm.
Is it magical?
That natural
No.
nice.
Man, I just rolled straight rocks. Fucking. If you count me jokingly attacking Brittany, that's like 3 nat 20s in this session so far.
All right. Well, I got a 22.
All right, so I'm just waiting for. Well, nope, there they are. Yeet, of course. Yeet would be the one to fail. Yeet would be the only one to fail.
He's bowing in all directions right now. You're welcome. You're welcome. No need to thank me.
Damn it, Yeet! What the hell? Normally
Yeet.
you're the one that does good.
You are currently blinded
Oh my gosh.
and frightened.
Well, with the confusion, it probably makes sense. It's like, what the fuck
Jesus,
is going
what the
on? I have no idea. Now I can't see.
It's never gonna happen.
Wait, what happened?
You're dead.
Yi is now blinded and he's frightened.
And charmed.
Oh, that could only be good for everyone within range of him.
He's just gonna start
Might be
swinging at
better
this
for
point.
us.
He's just gonna start
So-
swinging, and
Alright.
whatever's near him is dead.
So,
Like, I'm over
just
this.
here, serious question for you. So, the last turn, you broke the charm. Did you release Kazaroth from your grapple? It's a
I would-
free action to do so.
Yeah, I would have let go as soon as I seen the monster, I would have been like grabbed at my staff.
All right, Raphael, that was your turn then. Raphael,
Sorry, what was that?
that's your turn. You're all done. Nothing else to do. No bonus actions you want to use.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So, Kaz, you are up.
All right, so how far away from am I from that monster right now? less than 30 feet, right?
Yeah, for sure. You're like
Um,
10,
what?
15, 10 feet.
So before I move, I am going to use my lay hands heal as a bonus action on Drazier since he's right next to me, and I'm going to heal him for all 30 points that I have built into that.
What was
Nice. 30, 30.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I think I figured out what's going on with E. This guy's staring at him and it's making him roll like shit. So
And then I'm going to move as far behind it as I can, like getting right up next to it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to a flanking position as far as I can. So that's
You got 30 feet of movement.
yeah. One out there.
Let's see. We're here.
Too far.
5, 10, 15 would be this block right here.
Okay. So I can I go all the way behind him?
20, 25. Yeah, 25's right here.
All right, I'm gonna go behind. So do I get advantage on attacks?
Yeah, I'll say
Since
that you are flanking.
Cool. 25. But I'll roll to see if I get a crit. 24. So 25 to hit.
25 hits.
23.
All right. 23.
13.
13.
And
15
then 15. Shit.
does not hit.
Nope. All right. And so that's my turn.
Let's see. So at the end of your turn, this creature blinks out of existence for a second and then comes back up right here.
Fuck.
Drazier, you are up.
All right. First I'm gonna do bonus action, produce flame onto my weapon, and then I have 50 feet of movement, right?
Yep.
So 2, 3. So I can get right here and get flanking, right?
Yep.
All right, and then I'm going to attack it twice.
All right.
So the first one is 20 to hit, dirty 20.
You have advantage. You're flanking.
Oh yeah, so that would be 24 to hit.
That hits.
Right. And then I forgot what we did for the fire damage. Was it a D4?
Yeah, it's 1d4 damage.
So that's 12 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'll do my second strike. So 17 to hit.
17 misses.
All right, I guess that's my turn.
All right. Fulmar, you are up.
Woohoo! More arrows.
All right.
So we got a 23 to hit.
Hits.
9 damage.
All right.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
That'd be 13 damage.
All right.
22 to hit.
That hits.
11 damage.
All right.
And last arrow is 25 to hit
That hits.
and 7 more damage.
All right.
Is
How's
it
he
dead
looking?
yet?
No.
Yeah, how's he looking?
Um, you're definitely starting to see some damage on him. It is now the Howled One's turn.
Cat bastard.
So first it's gonna make another slam attack against Raphael. Let's see. That's a 25 to hit.
Why should I have such crazy hitting?
Raphael,
Like
Sorry,
even
What was that, Garrett?
25 to hit.
Well, if I use luck, you have disadvantage, so roll again.
25 to hit.
Well, that was homosexual.
So you take 23 points of bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a charisma save.
Okay, I'm gonna use luck to reroll that. There we go, 22.
All right. You take 10 points of psychic damage.
I'm Gucci, fam. Don't worry about me.
Hey.
What?
Random question.
Huh?
Is it humanoids that get heroic inspiration for waking up, or just humans?
Humans.
Oh, okay.
Then Britty, he's going to turn and try to grasp you.
Oh no.
That's 21 to hit. No. Yeah, 21 to hit.
Against my what?
Your AC.
AC.
Oh yeah, that hits.
You take 19 points of necrotic damage,
Damn.
and then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, give me 1 second. And then it was what?
Wisdom saving throw.
21.
21. You feel like this creeping fear rise up into your stomach before you're quickly able to get it to dissipate.
Gotcha.
And then Jazir, it's going to turn towards you and make a slam attack on you as well.
I don't like that.
So that's 29 to hit.
Oh. All right.
That is 24 points of damage, 24 points of bludgeoning damage. Then I need you to make a charisma save.
18.
18. You take 14 points of psychic damage.
And I'm almost down again. This thing has bullshit attacks.
It's wonderful.
It's guaranteed it hits and high damage.
Yeah, means that we're fucked.
That's right. It gets even better because now it gets to use its bonus action. Yeet. You take 22 points of. Wait.
What?
You take.
He doesn't get a roll.
You take 44 points of psychic damage.
Holy shit.
That's not that much.
What?
And
That's right.
and the
You said
Howled one
fuck
all of a
you.
sudden looks a lot healthier than what it just did a second ago.
Hello?
I swear, if it just undid all the damage I did.
We gotta get out of here, guys. This is not good.
And go where?
I don't know, but this is horrible.
Seeing as how Raphael got us into this shit.
Garrett was just like, I need
Yeah,
to party.
Raphael.
This is.
Well,
I'm losing
Mushu
hope.
is just Mushu
I
is
don't
just
have
as
any
much
hope
to
anymore.
blame. You know, because Mushu is just as much to blame because he was right there with Raphael.
Mushu, it is your turn. You are
We should
up.
have looked first.
Well, we gonna throw a firebolt. again.
All right.
28 to hit.
That's a natural 20, so that's a crit. That hits.
Oh, why are you not? There we go. 23 points of damage.
All right. I need you before you make your next attack, to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. 10.
10. So as you hit this creature, a wave of guilt comes over you, and you take 10 points of psychic damage. And your next attack is at disadvantage.
10 points of damage. All right.
And your next attack's at disadvantage.
16. So that means I got to roll again and take the lower of the two.
Yep.
Well, shit.
Well, the
16.
22 would have hit, but the 16 does not. Alright, you doing anything? Anything else?
Uh, I guess I will. No. Nah, I'm on in my turn right there.
Alright, Brady, you are up.
Okay. Been trying to do a little bit of reading to actually understand like what I have going on for me here. Would it be considered now because he turned his back on us to attack Drazier that it's considered flanking then, or is that not how it works?
Yeah, I'll give you flanking.
Okay, cool. Because that means I get an advantage, correct, on an attack roll?
Yes.
Just a single attack roll.
No, all attack rolls.
Oh, okay. Okay, so trying to think. All right, I'm gonna try and hit it again with my glaive. Woohoo. All right, but this time I'm just gonna do +1 weight, which is a -2 to hit. I think I did that the last time, but you know.
Roll big.
Well,
Yeah, it does not hit.
no, go
You
roll
have,
no.
you have,
Oh
you
yeah,
have advantage.
duh, advantage. I'm so dumb.
So your first roll, you got
I got a
22.
22.
22 indeed does it.
Yay! So that's my 1d8 +5, correct?
Are you two-handed or one-handed?
Mm,
I thought you said two-handed.
I thought I said two-handed,
So
but I
then
could
it
be
would
wrong.
be two-handed is your 1d10.
Oh, okay, cool. Where's the d10?
Oh, it doesn't give you an option in there. It should.
I just don't remember which one it was. This one? Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, trying to find it. 7, and then plus the d8 for that thunder.
8 points.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow, guys, I'm hitting hard.
So that
Well,
was
at
your
least, at least you hit.
Wait, what did the 7 get a +5 to it too?
Well, would it be
Yes,
1d8
yes.
plus
Yeah,
Yes.
because
5?
it would be 1d10 plus
+5.
So 13 points of damage.
Yes.
Bad.
It's not horrible. It's not
You know,
horrible.
there's other numbers on the D8 besides one, right?
Wait.
Emma?
Oh,
Oh, you know what?
I
Is
misspoke.
it really?
It would be a D8, not
Oh,
a
it would.
D10. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But
You
So
want me?
we'll just no, we'll just keep the 7.
Okay.
So that 8 plus 5 is a number. All right.
So
So
13 regular, one thunder damage,
yep. And
right?
then so like yeah, so like as you like you hit, like you like something about the hit, you feel that the roll is low for the thunder damage. Like it just you know it could do more damage. Like I don't like maybe it was like a glancing blow on one of the faces coming out of it or something. Um, this amulet that you have around your neck
Oh,
Oh
only
yeah,
good things can happen.
starts to glow.
I don't like that. Okay. I don't know. I guess I'll just try to hit it again.
All right.
Still at the +2.
Okay.
Or sorry, the
So yeah,
so
You
my
still have
-2.
you still have advantage.
no, you get another roll.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah.
Taking the
I'm taking that.
20.
Yeah.
20 hits.
Cool. Okay, so 9 plus another D8.
And you get advantage on both damage rolls.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So re-roll that one again.
Okay, give me
one
one
was
second.
8, one was 5.
Okay, thank you. Ooh.
Or 9 and 5.
And you said on both attacks, so also on my Crimson Right?
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, because it's technically one damage roll.
So both of those were better, so 16.
Yeah, so 16.
All right.
10 regular.
All right. So as you hit and you deal damage again, the amulet stops glowing. It settles back down.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see.
Bonus action.
I'm looking.
Yeah, really
Oh,
make
yes.
you move away from the creature.
It's you are definitely seeing signs of combat on this creature at this point.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I was just looking at the one. I was thinking like blood curse of the marked on it as a bonus action.
All right.
Yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do, what it gives me is until the end of my turn, whenever I hit a cursed creature with a weapon for which I have the active Crimson Right, I roll an additional Hemocraft die when determining the extra damage from the right.
Yep. All right. So yeah, you put the blood curse of the marked on it.
Cool. And then let me mark that since I used it. All right, cool. And that will end my turn.
All right. As we go into round 4, I think this is the longest combat we've actually had to date.
Yeah.
The
This is
fog,
crazy.
this fog starts to roll in a little bit closer.
Woo!
And for the sake of being able to see your characters, we'll go like that. But Mushu and Fulmar, you are both now within this fog, and your vision is obscured of being able to see the Hollowed One or any of your allies. And I'm gonna pull a little something from Glass Cannon here.
Yeah.
That's not good.
This fog, as you go to like breathe it in, it starts choking you. You realize that you have to hold your breath. Um, so you get your Constitution. We'll say Constitution plus two. And that's how many, basically, like how many actions that you get until you run out of air and you suffocate. Moving. We'll say like moving takes one. If you use an action, it takes two. And because it's a smaller area, we will say that it can stack.
Oh
So like
boy.
if you use two actions, you can lose 4 points of air.
I thought he was going to take the animal seed in 2 weeks.
And we're getting there. It's starting to get a little bit late.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but this is an intense battle.
Pretty intense.
All right, so Mushu, you have 3 points of air. If you hit zero, you start having to um, make saves against fucking suffocating to death. If you move outside of the fog, you can breathe again. Fulmar, you have five. With that, you are up and you are currently charmed, blind, and frightened. What are you
So I'm gonna
doing?
breeze through this real quick. Well, ultimately nothing this turn because I can't do anything except for saves. I found out going through stuff, reading up, that upon the last level up, I actually took Savage Attacker again. I already have it.
Yeah.
Uh, for the sake of this battle, I've been rolling with a Wisdom save plus two. Something that I meant to take was Resilient. I switched it over, but if for the sake of this battle you want me to switch it back, because I did fuck that up and that's on me.
No, we'll just
Uh,
keep it. Keep it as
are you
your
sure? Because
resilient. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
it is something I wanted. Because you like to fuck me up with Wisdom save, so it's something I was actually looking into doing. I just picked Savage Attacker on it without realizing it.
Yep, no. We'll just call it a flub. It never happened. You always had resilient.
Okay. With that being said, what am I doing, Mister
Okay. So,
Lover Fuckery?
make a wisdom save at advantage.
Fuck you. I finally roll enough to get out of it without having the plus two or plus seven. And okay. Anyway,
Yeah, so
so
you are
I'm
no
not
longer
charmed.
roll it at advantage though, so roll one more. You still
Okay.
have to roll at advantage.
Same thing. Same thing.
Alright, so now roll a wisdom save, not at advantage.
You suck.
So you are still blind and frightened. But you are no
God
longer
damn
charmed.
it.
For the first time
At
in
least you
this
Alright.
got
fight.
charmed.
Alright. Can I swing at this motherfucker?
No, because you are frightened. You can. So what you can do is swing wildly about, and
Back in a minute.
I can roll a dice and see if you hit anything, but you might end up hitting Raphael. Up to you.
I feel like so the thing is you're trying to play the character, and I feel like in this sense that would be something Yeet would do. But at the same time, it's
Do what Yeet would do. If
well. At the
Yeet
same
would,
time, he is intelligent with this axe, and the axe would probably tell him that's a bad idea.
Fuck it, do it.
I think
You know,
that's what I do.
Raphael.
I
You
just
know,
pretty much
Raphael
swing in
would
a
do it,
circle and see if
and
I
he
hit
wouldn't.
something.
all right, you're gonna swing.
Raphael would do it
I
and
would
not think
assume
twice.
I'm gonna say yes. That's what Yeet would do.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a D100.
Okay.
Um, we'll say 1 to 50, you swing at the hollowed one. 51 to 75, you swing at nothing. 76 to 100, you swing at Raphael.
Okay. That's the hollowed one.
Yep. So you swing at the hollowed one. So swing at disadvantage because you are frightened.
19,
Just hits.
and that is a
Roll.
critical.
No, it's not a
No,
critical.
no,
It's
no.
a
Never mind.
dirty
Never mind.
19.
Never mind. Never mind. Yep. Yep. Never
Roll damage.
mind.
Holy shit, the tank's doing damage for the first time this fight.
That's 17 plus 2.
Why do you have +2? You're not raging.
No, 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 no. I know. Dueling. It's a one-handed weapon. Plus 2 bonus. Um,
Oh,
there's something else I saw.
you're using your Twilight Reaver as a one-handed weapon right now.
Yeah, because I'm not going to shield this whole time.
Okay.
Uh, so that's plus 2. I'm not raged, so that's only 19.
He is bloodied.
I'm not done. I still have things to do. Stand by. Fires burn. That's 19 plus 8. That's math. $27 overall.
All right.
Yeah, 19 plus 8 is 27.
Yeah, he's the Hallowed One is officially bloodied.
Welcome to the party, yeet.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
Not unless I got another save to make.
Wait.
Oh yeah, why did I do it at the beginning? Yeah, no, I can't attack.
Nope. So he gets the 27 health back.
Damn.
Rest in pepperonis. Raphael, you're up.
Okay. I have all the health in the world, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, sure.
What do you say now?
Okay, does 25 hit?
25 does hit.
Hey, if you do 19 damage, he goes bloodied.
So that's 15. Does 27 hit?
27 hits. He's bloodied, by the way.
And that's 18 damage.
All right.
I'm going to use my bonus action on second wind.
Nice.
I'll just take a deep breath and feel a bit better.
Whew. Until this fog sets in.
Now I have all the health in the world.
All right, Kaz, you're up.
All right. I am going to move away from this fog. And I believe I have enough movement to move up behind this thing.
Yeah, I would say.
I'm going to go back to attacking. $17 and 28.
28 hits.
I'm fine. Yeah. 17 damage.
All right.
Second attack. 29 or yeah, 29 to hit.
Hits.
22 damage.
Ooh, boy.
Civic damage.
All right. He's definitely starting to look hurt.
And who's Trazir? You've got the most damage right now. You're almost done.
I have 5 hit points left.
All right, I'm gonna cast Healing Word as a 4th level. A final 4th level spot. That'll be 8d4 plus 4, so it's gonna be 28 health points, Trazir.
Thank you. Better than nothing. I may still die, but
How much are you at, Trazir?
in total,
Yeah.
33.
Oh, you have all the health in the world. No reason to worry.
So as this happens, um, is that your turn, Kaz?
That is my turn.
All right. I need you to make a intelligence saving throw for me.
Me?
Yeah.
21.
All right. Yeah. You feel like a fear start to like come up and grip your stomach, and you're able to quickly push it away and dissipate it. Jazier, you are up.
Hey, well, I'm gonna attack it.
All right.
So, let's see. Did I have advantage? 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Seven plus. Oh wait, wrong one. 10 points of damage.
All right.
I'll attack again. That is 24 to hit.
That hits.
This thing's totally dead now, right?
And that's another 10 points of damage.
All right.
And then I will use a bonus action to attack it again. Flame Lash. And that's a 14.
14 misses.
And I'm guessing I don't get advantage on that.
I would say probably not.
Okay. And I am done.
All right. Fulmar, you are up.
Okay, so
I guess out of the fog now.
You're in this fog choking.
right. I'm gonna knock an arrow in Eagle's Rest and move forward until I can see the creature, see the hallowed one,
All
and
right.
then attack. So I don't know. I'm just gonna move straight forward. So basically, I'd be like here.
Okay.
I don't know how many squares that is. That should be what, 15 to 20 feet.
Uh, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 15 feet.
All right. I couldn't count the squares. So arrow one is a 30.
That. Yeah, the natural 20 hits. Roll damage.
Yeah. 19 damage.
All right. As you knock this first arrow and release it, how do you want to do this?
Nice.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah.
well, like I said, I was just stepping forward till I could see it, and then I was releasing the arrow. So nothing fancy. Just want to try and kill it.
Okay. It's like you knock this arrow, you pull it out, and you release it, and it goes right between the eyes.
Itching.
As the hollowed one collapses, it doesn't fall like a beast or a man. It folds in on itself, like, collapsing skin stretched too thin over nothing. Its grotesque form hits the ground with a sickening wet slap, and almost immediately begins to bubble and hiss, liquefying into a shimmering black pool that stems and gurgles as if the plane itself is trying to swallow it back into the void. For a fleeting moment, the tension breaks. Your chest loosens, your heart slows. Victory. But something is
Bitchin'.
wrong. The air turns thick. Your skin prickles with unseen static. An unshakable weight presses on your mind. That's when you see her, Britty, moving toward the black pool with eerily smooth steps, almost gliding as though drawn by an unseen hand. She stops in the middle, silent,
Mhm.
motionless, head slightly tilted. It feels like the world holds its breath with her, like even the air is waiting to see what she will do next. Seconds stretch into forever, every heartbeat hammering louder in your ears. Britty, as the monstrosity crumbles, folding into a bubbling tar black puddle of hissing sludge, you finally let out the breath you hadn't realized you'd been holding. For just a moment, the world feels still. Your heart slows, your grip loosens. But then something just doesn't feel right. You should feel relief. You should feel triumphant. But you don't. The sounds around you, the clang of steel, the ragged breath of your companions, the hiss of the hollowed ones melting fade into a distant hum like they're happening underwater. Your heart doesn't slow, your chest doesn't loosen. If anything, the air feels tighter, heavier with every breath you try to take. Your vision starts to narrow, shadows creeping in from the edges. Your vision flickers at the edges as though reality itself is tearing like old cloth. A searing bolt of pain rips through your skull so sharp it nearly blinds you. You fall to your knees, clutching your head, teeth clenched, the world spinning and warping around you. And when you finally manage to lift your eyes, he's there. Ranadol, the tormentor of your every dream and nightmare, standing motionless in the heart of the churning black ooze, his face unreadable, his presence eerily comforting, like a memory you should have feared but somehow longed for. The shadows curl around him, but he does not move. Not until he raises a hand. Come, child. The words pierce deeper than the pain ever could. You try to resist. You scream inside your mind, but your body refuses to listen. Your legs betray you, carrying you forward like a puppet on invisible strings. The bubbling sludge sizzles around your boots, but you don't feel it. You feel nothing but him. He leans closer as you reach him, his voice low like a whisper, clawing at the back of your skull. A single breath, a single song, and the nightmare lets you go. But at what cost? Then, everything snaps back to normal, the pain vanishes, the shadows recoil. Ranadol is gone, or maybe he was never there at all. You aren't sure you want to know. Your chest tightens, your breath hitches, you lower your gaze, and there it is, clutched in your trembling hand without memory of how it got there. A flute that seems to be carved from blackened bone, slightly translucent under some sort of like this moonlight or that's shining down on it. Faintly etched into the bone are swirling runes in an ancient language that is long forgotten. The etchings are worn and incomplete. You feel that the flute is unnervingly warm in your hand. And that's where we're ending tonight.
What the fuck?
Did any of us see Ranadol?
No, only Britty.
Ah, darn! I was gonna yell Uncle Ranadol.
Frightened. We're gonna be
The fog at
frightened.
least
That's
clear.
the
What the hell is happening? Dude, I gotta get this amulet off me.
I
I'm
think we
curious to
need
see
to
if it
hang.
comes off.
I think we need to
Yeah.
hang Britty, or
Just
cut her head off at least.
shit.
That fight could have gone a lot worse.
It
Oh
could have.
yeah.
It definitely
You guys
did.
don't need. You guys did just fine without him.
Well, I almost carved up Kazaroff like a fucking.
But everybody just kept giving me hugs instead.
The way I was rolling, I probably would have rolled like 2 nat 20s on you.
You guys didn't need it all. You guys had it.
That was a rough fight.
Yeah.
Not too rough, but like that could have gone a lot worse.
It wasn't
nobody-
as worse.
nobody
It
got-
wasn't as bad as some of the fights we've been into, but it was pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Nobody got downed in that one, which was an improvement from the last fight.
I was down to
Because-
below 10 health.
Yeah, but nobody actually went down. I mean, people
Yeah.
got down below, but
I was really close.
yeah.
If we didn't level up last week, well, a few weeks ago now, I would have went down.
That went smoother than what I thought it was gonna go.
You guys were rolling rocks.
I was
Yeah, tell
rolling
me about
really.
it.
By the end, yeah.
The only thing I rolled bad on was my wisdom saves. Everything else was like above 15.
Hell, I didn't do too bad. My rolls were actually pretty good tonight, so I'm happy.
I got a few nat ones that wasn't good.
I tried to be cool.
I almost killed the whole party.
No, it wasn't just you. You know, Mushu was right there with you.
Hey, Brittany, if I did snap out of that and you attacked that thing, we were gonna tango.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm very glad that we were able to break out of that charm.
After Raphael
What's happening to you guys?
talked down on you.
Pretty
Hey,
much.
guys,
I have a
I'm
feeling you're
off
not
here.
gonna
You
forget
guys have a
he
good
said
night.
that. Night.
Yeah, so what do you think of Big Daddy Ranadol just randomly showing up for Brady?
Yeah, very interesting.
He's a little cutie.
A little cutie.
Was it the
I don't
real
think that's how I
Randall though?
describe that.
We don't know. Maybe it
I
was.
feel like it's not
Maybe it
real.
wasn't.
Look,
That was
all
not
I know
real.
when we made Ranadol, we gave him a book that the gods didn't know where it came from because it predated them.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. He opened something up and now he's giving it to me.
Yeah, and he's had that book for I don't even know how old he is. Did we ever discuss that, Garrett?
No. I think
I just
haven't.
assumed it was like way too old, like unnaturally old for just a human.
Mhm.
So yeah, nothing bad will happen, buddy. Don't worry.
Famous last words there.
Whoops.
Alrighty. Well, now everybody has something to think of over the next 2 weeks until we meet up again. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed that fight as much as I did. It was a
Yeah, it's
goodie.
fun.
We just
I
got
will
super
say,
lucky.
you know, we came together
I
as a
got
group better
extremely lucky.
in this fight than in the other fight.
So we get another level up, right?
No.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Nope.